Greetings, everybody. Yes, my videos have been far and few in between these past few months, but I've been very busy working around the house, repairs, and doing most of the chores that my wife did and taking care of my wife because she broke her leg, her knee, and part of her leg. I had to get emergency surgery and everything. She's better now, starting to move up and down the stairs a little bit. So I'm taking on all this extra work. Plus I have arthritis and my knee is killing me. I was supposed to have it replaced, but then this accident happened, so now I have to attend to her needs. So by the time I'm ready to do a video, I find that I'm not ready anymore because I'm worn out and tired and I just can't do it. But anyway, so I have a backlog of videos to do. But these past couple of weeks, we had Gratu Orloff hosted a claim sale on behalf of this guy, Mike, who used to be a dealer, also a collector, and he had a bunch of stuff that he was originally going to sell to Kevin over at Gotham City Comics in Mesa, Arizona. And that didn't pan out, so he decided he could sell it, come up. He just, I guess, showed up on the live stream one time, and it ended up being a claim sale between myself, Gratu Orloff, Meyer Greenblatt, and Jambo Comics. And the guy Mike was happy to let it go for a reasonable prices, for us, because he always watched us and liked us, and he's moving. So we did that, and the problem after that was all over, after we got the stuff that we wanted, then there was the problem of how is Mike going to be able to ship it, package it up and ship it and get to the post office, because he has some health problems of his own. So that was a kind of a dilemma, because it also has to be packaged really well and then enter Kevin from Gotham City Comics and Collectibles in Mesa, Arizona, who volunteered if he can get somebody to drive the stuff over there from where Mike lives, which is about 4 hours from where Kevin is, then he would do the packaging. And Kevin is an expert. He's been doing this for years, and he's an expert in packaging and protecting the things that people buy from him through the mail. I know, because I've bought a lot of things from him, and this packaging is impeccable. So then that solved that problem. Then there was another problem: how are we going to get the comic books over to Kevin? And then enter this guy Jeff, who is a regular in the chat on the live streams of Gratu Orloff show, and he lives in that same area, and then offered to drive the whole collection over to Kevin at his store in Mesa, Arizona. And I can't believe that he did that, but he did it for us. A lot of great thanks go out to him, and I don't even think he wanted anything, but we certainly are ready to do something to compensate for that. And the same for Kevin. But anyway, I got my box today from that claim sale, and it is a monster, I'm telling you. And I did open it, and I did open, a couple of the boxes, but I didn't really go through. I didn't go through the interior boxes. I'll show you all this in a minute. But I did go through some of the comics in one of the boxes, and then the other one I didn't even go through at all. So we'll see what we have here. I packaged it back the way it was, just so you can see the incredible packaging that he did. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I mean, this is packed for Armageddon, I'm telling you. All right, so enough of that chit-chat. Let me show you. That's how I hope I can do this. I'm in a different area of the house, and I'm using my cell phone, and I'm not used to doing that, but let's see what happens here. Okay, there's the box. Oh, look what he wrote over here. Fragile. I don't even know what that means. Fragile, whatever that means. All right. So you know it's a big box. Like I said, I did open it, but it's exactly the way he had it. So, oh man, I don't know how, I'm not even sure if I can film this right. Okay. So these up there. This here. And this was on top. This is an antique serving tray. Well, not antique, vintage. It's right on top. Look at it, really nice. Double wrap, well protected. It's kind of a fall atmosphere. Thanksgiving, October, Halloween kind of thing. It's got Coca-Cola in here. It's huge. This thing is huge. And it's a genuine article. Very heavy, not any reissues. This is the original vintage serving tray, which is going to be added to my other collection of these vintage serving trays, which I never showed you, but I will in one of these videos. But there it is. There's that. That was just incredible what Jeff and Kevin did for us, man. It's unbelievable. I'm really thankful that Kevin was able to do this for us, because we had no problem then with the shipping and the packaging, and it was easy for Mike. Let's see, all right. So these boxes I opened, like, just to take a quick peek inside. Did not go through this, just about, no. Did not go through that box. Oh man, unbelievable. Oh, okay, yeah. I did not completely go through this box either. I just pulled out some of these stacks of comics and took a quick peek at them. But now I'm taking them out. I mean, look at this. This is a box within a box. Let me see if I show you what this is like. Got all the bubble wrap around the boxes here. And in here, maybe I can do it better like that. It looks like it's better that way. So I think it might be easier if I just pull out this. This box right here and go through it. Man, what a monster this box is. Holy smokes, this is... Okay. Put this one down. I'm probably going to have to... I'm sure I'm going to have to do this in 2 videos. I can't remember what we claimed, what I claimed. And I'll bet you the other guys probably don't remember everything what they claimed either. Especially Grat too, because he got a lot of stuff. I'm sure he probably doesn't remember everything what he got either. But, so let's check this out. Look at that. Impeccably packaged. Never have to worry about anything that ships from Gotham City Comics. And I'm not saying that just because he, did us a favor or anything. It has nothing to do with it. It's a fact, because I buy from him and I know how he ships. So, okay, we're gonna, I think maybe first of all, I forgot about these big little books here. Yeah, oh, looky here. Tarzan. There doesn't seem to be much interest in the big little books anymore, as much as there used to be in the 70s and 80s. It started to wane, I think, in the 90s, and right now there's really not that big of an interest, and they're pretty inexpensive to buy, except for maybe eBay. But if you can find them in the wild, antique stores, and sometimes on eBay as well, they're pretty reasonably priced. I found a bunch when I was in Centerville, Iowa, for $3 and $4 a piece. Classic ones from the 1930s. There's a Blondie. Blondie Fun for All. It's got a, let's see what, this is from it's got a copyright date of 1949, and Mrs. C.L. Wood. January 6th, 1951. That's a year before I was born. I love these big little books, but I'm not a huge collector of them, but if I can get them, oh, I love this cover here. What a great looking cover here. Look at this, Andy Panda. I used to watch these cartoons all the time when I was a kid. Walter Lanz is, Woody Woodpecker, Andy Panda. Just great, absolutely wonderful. Let me see if there's a date on this. Oh no. Racine, Wisconsin, which is where Whitman Publishing was based at that time. No, there's no, it's unusual. Unless it's missing a page, which, is it? No, it's not missing a page. But anyway, there it is. Beautiful, big little book. All right. Guess that's all of them. All right, let's go through. Let's go through some of these books here, which I did not do. Well, actually, I did go through a couple of packages looking for a specific book, but I didn't look at all the other books because I was looking for a specific book. But now I can take a good look at everything here. Here we got a Hopalong Cassidy. Good old Hoppy. From 1947. Oh, here we go. 1947. Okay, put that one over there. This, I don't remember getting that Hopalong Cassidy. But it's a nice copy. Walt Disney, Donald and Mickey in Disneyland. Disneyland. I remember the first time I went to Disneyland. My parents back in 1968, I think. Then I went to Disneyland again in 72 when I was in California. Here's another Walt Disney adult giant. Disneyland. Bygone days. Everything's gone to heck. Here's the fly. Let's see here. I don't know what number this is. Take a look at this. Yeah, cover is completely off on this one. Okay, this is number 26 from 1963. From 1963. It's got some staining up there. The staples are rusted a little bit. It's got wear, but you know, and the cover's detached. But it'll be a nice project for me once I get my laboratory set up with my press and my materials to give these a wash and take some of the stains out if I can and so forth. Because that's something I've been wanting to do for a while, you know. I see Jerry the Jitterbug, who's like an expert at that, and Flying L Comics, Larry from Flying L, and then Paul, Dr. Paul from Liberty Hill. Those are the three guys I watch and learn a lot from their attempts at removing their success, I should say, removing stains and reattaching the covers, taking out the staples and then reattaching them. I wouldn't do that on an expensive book though, of course, because it'll be harder to sell. You get a real expensive book, it might get a restored grade instead of a conserved grade if you're not an expert. So you got to be careful with that. If I wanted to get a conserved grade on a fairly expensive book, I would probably look at maybe Jerry the Jitterbug to do that. So here we have Sleeping Beauty, and boy, is she ever a beauty. Really happy to have this one. Another Dull Giant. Just fantastic. The artwork, everything. Absolutely beautiful. My eyes are getting cataracts, you know. I just got the beginning, he said, very tiny amount of cataracts that are starting, but nothing that should be of any concern. That's what he tells me. Number one from 1959. That is a big book, man. Oh, I don't want to, well, yeah, I'm not going to put it back in that smelly bag. Oh. Little Audrey and Melvin. This is number 30. $1967, I'll bet you, because somebody wrote it here. And I'll bet you that's probably what it is anyway. Yeah. Okay. Let's take out another batch. Oh, I don't think I opened this one at all. Nope. I didn't open this one at all. Doesn't look like I did. All right, let's take a look at it. Look at this. This is a knockoff of Woody Woodpecker. It's in low grade, but it looks to be complete. Wacky Woodpecker. Wacky Woodpecker. Oh, man. Oh, I gotta stop being so naughty. Oh, we all got one of these. I think, I know my Greenblatt got one, and I think, Gratu and I got one. I don't think Jambo wanted one. But it's got the Freedom Train on there. Yay for the Freedom Train. Look at this. This is a nice condition. I usually don't collect Joe Palooka, but this is such a great cover, and with the Freedom Train on there. It's from 1948. Yeah. And one of my favorites, besides Little Lulu and Little Dot, we got Little Audrey. Of course, Little Lulu was not a Harvey comic. Little Lotta was. Walt Disney Comics and Stories. I don't know what issue that is. Jigs and Maggie. Oh, yeah, this is a... He wrote something on the... No, there's a label on the back. Never mind, it's just a code. That's a good reader copy. Not bad. Looks to be complete. What a Schwinn bike. My brother had one of these, and then I inherited it, and then it got stolen. It was the same bike. The Schwinn Traveler, yep. It was the exact same bike. It had everything on it too. It had the light in the front, the brakes like this. The exact same bike. Let me find out what year this was. $1960. No, not 1960. This is 1953. So we came here in 1957. So it must have been the 50. That was when he got a bike like this, the same one. I don't think it changed much in from 53 to 57. In 4 years, it was pretty much the same bike that he bought. And unless he bought it used, I have to ask him. Maybe he bought it from somebody used. That might be possible. He might have bought that same bike from somebody used. Either that or he bought a new bike that looked a lot like, was the same bike as this with little modifications done to it. I remember that bicycle, man, the Traveler. That was just too bad. I was like devastated when the bike was stolen. Walt Disney's Christmas Parade. Look at this. This is in nice condition. (1962). This Is Your Life with Donald Duck. What a great cover. I wonder if that was taken from a TV show. Walt Disney. Oh, here's a Carl Barks. September 1950. Let's see if I can take it out of there. See what this thing looks like. Oh, it looks pretty nice. It's getting a little bit cream to tan pages, but still very supple. It looks a lot better here. It looks more, it's not really tan, it's more cream. The camera probably doesn't do it justice, because these are almost off-white, these pages here, as I see them physically right now, but the camera might not show the true whiteness of these books. This is nice, very nice. September 1950. Wow, that's just what a beautiful cover. It reminds me of the carnivals I used to go to, and try to knock down these metal milk bottles was almost impossible. Sometimes I think they must have glued them down so they would never get knocked over. Oh, and I think this is another Carl Barks, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not the expert. But Volume 10, this is from 1949. Volume 10, number 1. 1949. I didn't know I had this in there. Something else I forgot. Don Winslow, the Navy. Oh, maybe I might have gotten this for Steve. Charlton 66. Matter of fact, I think I did. It's from 1948. Pretty nice looking. Pretty nice looking. What you got cooking? It's number 3. Number 63 from, let me check the, 1948. Okay. Look at this setup you can get for your Daisy rifle, for your Daisy air rifle. Isn't that cool? Oh, look at the back end. Curtis Butterfingers. Get your favorite candy bar at your local grocer soon. Avoid all these monopolizing super giant Costco's and Jewels and Mariano's that have destroyed the little guy. Well, you say that that's progress. I don't know if it is. Wait, I better put that back in here. I am going to rebag and board all these, but I'm not going to do that now. Here's another one. Oh, this one I knew I wanted. Because there's a cartoon with little Lulu. Where little Lulu's doing the exact same thing as little Audrey. She's up there in a compartment, in a luggage compartment rack on the train, and she's reading the comic book. And here's little Audrey doing the same thing. Got a little bit of damage up there. 1961. Oh, this is the one that I did go through. Yeah. Here's a World War II era book. Captain Marvel number 15. From 1943. Got to be 68 pages. I'm pretty sure this is a 68 pager. What a beaut. I just love these old books. Now this does have some issues with staining up here, but you know what? I can get that washed out. I can get those stains washed out of there. And the biggest thing was, which I knew, was that the back cover was, half the back cover was cut away. And the reason that was because of these here. I didn't get it at first, but these were cards you can cut out of the back cover. So somebody did that, and they cut it a couple of times, but this is what it would have looked like if you fill in the areas where they cut it out with just a white margin. Then you got the whole back cover again, but this is the way it was. This is so cool. Captain Marvel, Spy Smasher. They were doing this every month for a while, and I think after a certain amount of time they did have some of these cards in one of the other titles as well. But these came out every month in Captain Marvel Adventures. So I got to see if I can find a way if there's a way that I can restore that back cover. But I'm really happy to have this. What a great book. I'm really happy to be able to have this. Indeed. Gotta protect this one. And then what is this? Is this oh, this is a more magazine. This was distributed by Fawcett. It's an Archie comic. Archie's joke book. Midtown Comics. It's got the label on there. Archie series. Man. Curiosity bites sometimes. It's a oh, it's got a tear there. 74. These are great reads, Archie Comics. Bronze Age. Here's another Captain Marvel Adventures 108. Let me take it out of the bag. Oh, yeah, it's got that musty smell. Look at, you can get some gladiolas. The seeds. You can probably sell them and make some money. $52 pages. Captain Marvel Adventures 108. From 1950. It's a lower grade book, but really happy to have this too. Maybe I'll do some doctoring up on this. Might think I'm crazy, but I don't know. Add a little piece to the cover. There's a little piece missing on the bottom right there. Yeah, I think I'm going to just leave it the way it is right there. Here's Playful Little Audrey, number 26. From 1961. Oh, it's Baby Huey. I used to love watching these cartoons. 1959. The Funky Phantom. Number 1 from 1971. I think I got a couple of copies of that now. Hanna-Barbera, The Jetsons. From 1966. It's a little bit low grade, but don't mind because it's complete. The stories are all there. I'll be able to read it. And that's what matters to me right now the most. Now, okay, that's the last one. Look at that. He's even got bubble wrap on the bottom all the way around. Well, not all the way around, but almost on the bottom and on the sides. And then he's got brown packaging paper on the other sides. And these cardboard boxes are thick, man. I mean, they are thick. They're great. Unbelievable. That's Kevin from Gotham City. Let's take a look at the last batch. See what's in this one. I don't remember this. Got a lot of. It's got 2 bags. Oh, and it's the other taped. Monty Hale. Look at that, Gabby Hayes. He was always the comedic sidekick, comedy relief. Gabby Hayes. Oh, this is nice. I love these raining covers. Audrey and Melvin. Whenever I see a rain cover, it always reminds me of the time when I lived at Roscoe and Hoyne. When I was a little kid growing up there in the late 50s, early 60s, I would use the pantry as my private office and rocket ship, and would read comics in there. Pretend I was off somewhere to another planet when I read my comics. I always did that on rainy days. Look at this. This is, I already had a copy of this, I believe. But I think the one I have is pretty much beat up. Much better than this. This is much better than the one I have. Tom and Jerry's Winter Fun. Oh, that's a thick one, man. That's number 5. No, I don't think I do have this. Number 6, Tom and Jerry's Winter Fun. I love these Dell Giants. So much to read. So many hours of entertainment. For 25 cents. Bugs Bunny, and this is an 80-page giant. Bugs Bunny Showtime from 1962. And the last one here. Number 7, Tom and Jerry's Winter Fun. This is another one. I don't have this. It's got Droopy on there. You want to know what? It makes me mad. That really makes me mad. Well, okay. Now I gotta see how I can get this uploaded. There's another box, but I'll have to do that in another video. And we'll see where that goes. But what a monster box. And in the other box, I think the comics are all gone. Now, the other box has just got a lot of pop culture collectibles that are related to comic book premiums, maybe some cereal premiums and stuff like that. And some other American pop culture artifacts from the 1950s and early 60s. So That's going to be exciting to see what's in there, because I don't remember half the stuff what I got. I really don't remember half the stuff that was picked out. It's just there. All right. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, live long, be well.